Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Are you hearing me, students? Please reply in the chat box. Okay, very good. You are you, Zimal, Roha, Arisha, all of you are here. Okay, very good of you. You are on time here. I am waiting for some more students to join me. After that, I will start my lecture. Just I am waiting for a while. Okay, now I am going to start my today's lecture. It is again English language lecture today. Walaikum Assalam, all of you, and good morning as well. Now I am going to start my today's lecture. Listen to me very carefully. I will give you some time to ask me questions at the end of the lecture. But first of all, concentrate on the lecture. This is English language lecture. I'm Mrs. Afshin Imran. This is lecture number 27. The topic is letter writing. Walaikum Assalam, all of you, and good morning. And please now don't disturb the class. Only listen to me very carefully. First of all, I want to tell you about letter definition. A letter is a written, typed, or printed communication by a person sent to another person in an envelope, by post or messenger. You know that letter writing is not so much common nowadays, but you should know how to write it and what is it. It is actually a communication between the people, and it is in the written form, it is also in the typed form, or sometimes it is in the printed form. These are actually the communication way or message way, or it can be sent to one person to another in an envelope, by post, or by messenger. Okay, letter writing is the exchange of written, typed, or printed messages. I have told you there is a difference between two things. I have told you the definition of letter, that it is a written, typed, or printed communication. And what is letter writing? It is the exchange of written, typed, or printed messages. Okay, remember there is a difference. Letter writing is the exchange of messages. Now, first of all, we should know that what are the steps of letter writing. The first one is heading. It includes address and date. Remember, if you remember when we have done the application writing, I have told you that date must be written at the end of the application. But here you can see that date is written with the heading. Second step is salutation. Salutation is actually the greetings. Then third step is body, in which we are writing the reason of writing the letter. And the fourth step is closing. These are the four main steps of letter writing. Now, I want to discuss them one by one. There are some students who are still coming. Please be there on time so that there will be no disturbance in the class. Now, first thing is the heading. It is the first step of letter writing, and there are some main points which you should know before explanation of heading. This part is written at the beginning of the letter. It means it's the first part and it is should be written at the beginning. And there is another note here about the heading. It must be written at the upper left corner of the page with the margin. One more thing which I want to tell you, that we are also using the block pattern to write the letters. Okay, block pattern, which I have already told you in my previous class, that it means that everything should be written with the margin line. Okay, so here you can see the same pattern, that I will write everything with the margin line, and you will have to follow the same pattern when you are writing any letter. Now, the heading includes, I have told you, the address and date. So here, see that examination hall. This is the first part of the heading, examination hall. And you should be very careful about the punctuation marks as well, and where I'm using the capital letters or not. E for capital for examination and H capital for hall. Then comma, ABC school, comma, ABC, you can see that how I have written capitalized. In the capitalized form, I have written ABC A dot B dot C dot. I have written S capital for school, then comma. Comma shows that address is still incomplete. This there you can write a school name as well. It is optional for you. You can write your school name like SM Public Academy, and otherwise you can write ABC school. It is correct. Both are correct. Then in the next line, you have to write the area name, Gulistane-e-Johar. See how I have written the Gulistane-e-Johar name, G capital, then E with the hyphens at both sides in the small form, and J capital. Then again, comma. It means in the third line, you have to mention the area name. And in the fourth line, you have to mention the city name. That is Karachi. K is capital. You know that we are using capital letters for all the proper nouns. Then you can see that I have placed a full stop here after Karachi, which shows the address has been completed. I hope you are understanding everything very clearly. And as I have already told you, that date is included in the heading. So I have written here date with the way. It is another way of writing the date. I have told you another way in application writing, that we have written the month first and after the date, and in the last I have written the year. So you can write in that way also, or you can write in this way also, which I have written here, that you can mention the day, then month, after comma, you can mention the year, after that full stop. But one more time, I want to remind you that if the day is in one digit, then you have to add 0 before it. Like from 1 to 9, you have to add 0. I hope you are understanding everything. Now I come to the next step. Next step is the salutation. Salutation means greetings. Okay. This is the hello part of the letter. Why it is called hello part? Because in which we are writing about, or we are starting the letter, and we as a Muslim here in Pakistan, we are writing this Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so it is hello part in European countries, and we are writing Assalamu alaikum here. You should remember the spelling of Assalamu alaikum and the way how it has been written. Next point, it is written after the name of the person to whom the letter is written with the margin. With the margin means everything has to be written with the margin line, because we are following the block pattern of writing the letter. It is written after the name of the person. Sometimes we are writing the name of the person. Sometimes we are writing the relation of the person, like dear father, dear mother, or you can say, you can write any name of your friend. So you can write the name as well. It is written on the left side of the page, about an inch from the margin. This is about Assalamu alaikum, which has to be written after some gap with the margin line. Okay. The name of the person should start with the capital letter and followed by a comma. We have written the name of the person first. After that, we will write Assalamu alaikum. So with the name of person, we are starting with the capital letters. Like we are writing dear with D capital, and I have shown here the relation, not the name. So if you are writing the name, you can write with the capital letter, or if you are writing the relation, then you will start with the capital letter, that is father. So I have written F with the capital letter, then comma. Followed by a comma means you have to place a comma after that. Then Assalamu alaikum. After Assalamu alaikum, there is a full stop. Remember all these points which I am telling you again and again. And Assalamu alaikum must be written after a gap with the margin line. Now some examples of salutation I have written here, like dear mother. Again you can see D is capital and M is capital with the comma at the end. Dear uncle, D is capital and U is capital for uncle, then comma. Dear friend, D capital, F capital with the comma at the end. Now remember, if you want to write any name, you can write in place of these relations. I hope you have understood till here. Now we come to the third step of the letter writing, in which I am explaining the body part of the letter. Okay. Body part of the letter consists of different paragraphs. Okay. So I am telling you about the first paragraph of the body part. This is the part to tell about the writer and ask about the person to whom the letter is written. It means we are writing about us in the first part and ask about the health of the person to whom we are writing the letter. And it is written on the left side of the page with the margin. Again, we know that we are following the block pattern. So we are starting with the margin line. So this is the first line or first paragraph of the body part, in which we are talking about ourselves, that is those who are writing the letter, and about that person to whom we are writing the letter. Like I have written in one way, I'm fine here by the grace of Allah, and hope you will also be fine there. Now the first part is about me. If I'm writing the letter, I'm fine here by the grace of Allah. And the second part, hope you will also be fine there. It is about the person to whom we are writing the letter. And one more thing, here you can see that I have written grace word with capital G, Allah with capital A. Now remember, any word which is used for Allah, we use the capital word in the beginning of that. Okay, not prepositions, but other nouns or anything which we are using for Allah, or adjectives or pronouns. We use capital word for that. Like grace, like him, we are using H capital. Like his, we are using H capital for that. Remember all these things. And I have used the word Allah because as a Muslim, we have to use the word Allah in place of God. Okay, remember this thing. Now some examples I have written here. You can use these also, these examples as a first paragraph of the letter. The first one is by the grace of Allah. Again, you can see that I have written G capital and A capital. By the grace of Allah, comma. I'm quite well here and hope the same for you. Again, you can see that the first part, I'm quite well, it is here, it is about the person or the writer of the letter, and hope the same for you. This part is for the reader, or you can say the person to whom we are writing the letter. Next example, we can also start the letter or start the first paragraph in the way that hope you would be all right by the grace of Allah, comma. I am also well here. Full stop. You can see that I have placed the full stop at the end of all sentences. Here, in this example, you can see that the first part is about the reader. That means to whom we are writing the letter. Hope you would be all right by the grace of Allah. Hope you would be fine by the grace of Allah, comma. I'm also well here. That means the second part is about the writer. I hope this is very easy for you and you are understanding everything. Now I come to the second paragraph of the body part. I have told you that the body part consists of many paragraphs as required. We can make 3 or 4 paragraphs, whatever we want to write or whatever we want to describe here. In that way, we can divide the paragraphs. In the first paragraph, you can see that I have just written about the writer and the reader. But in the second paragraph, we will write some more things. Or you can see the reason of writing the letter. Now, this is the part to write the reason of writing the letter, which I have told you. In the second paragraph, we are writing the reason. In this part, thoughts and ideas are also expressed. That means you can write about your thoughts and ideas after your reason. Or you can write some details of your reasons or ideas. This part can be divided into short paragraphs if required. It means the second paragraph can also be divided into some more paragraphs or short paragraphs if required. Now, I have given an example here. Again, I have started with the margin line. The paragraph has been changed, but it should be started with the margin line. Remember, when we are using the block pattern, in application writing, in essay writing, or in letter writing, we are not leaving any gap with the margin to change the paragraph. We just change the line and start the line with the margin. Now I'm reading it. I want to tell you the good news that I have passed my final examinations with flying colors. It means a person is writing, or a child is writing to his father and he is informing his father about the good news that he had passed the examinations, final examinations. It means he has to promote in the new class as well. Final examinations with flying colors. Flying colors means with very good grades. And he is also informing his father that, and I have been promoted to class 6. It means he was in class 5 and he had passed the examinations of class 5, and now he has been promoted to class 6. Full stop. Because the sentence has been completed, so there is a full stop which shows that sentence has been completed. Now, I have to buy new books, copies, stationery, and uniform for the new session. Now, this is the reason of writing the letter. Now, the child has written the reason that he has to buy different things for the new session. Now, again, I have told you that we can change or we can divide into short paragraphs. So, other line or the other short paragraph, which is included in the second paragraph or in the reason. So, comma, I need rupees 10,000. 10,000, or you should know how to write the amount of money in the way to meet all these expenses. Okay, it means the child is writing the letter to his father to inform him that he has been promoted to new class and he wants different things to buy, and because of that he needed some money. He needs some money. Full stop. Kindly send the required amount as soon as possible. Full stop. Now he was asking the money for all these expenses. I hope you have understood till here. Now, some examples for second paragraph. I have written here that there are some other reasons to write the letters. So I have given here 2 examples. Now listen. You have asked about my studies. full stop. I want to tell you that it is going well. I have prepared a timetable for my study. It means another child is writing about his studies to his father, that his father has asked him about his studies, how his studies are going on, and because of that he wants to inform his father about his studies. He said that it is going well, and how it is going well, because he has prepared a timetable for his studies. I give due time to each and every subject. Due time means the required time which he wants for each subject. I get my problem solved by my teachers, and he was also informing his father that if he has got any problem in his studies or in any subject, then his teachers cooperate with him and help him. I got 80% marks in my last examinations. He has also informed his father that he had got 80% marks in last examinations. Then I have written another example for another reason. That means the child is writing his father about the parcel or about the gift he has sent for his birthday. I was very glad to receive the gift parcel sent by you on my birthday. Now he was thanking his father for the gift he had received on his birthday. Thank you very much for giving me a very beautiful wristwatch. Now he has also mentioned that what was the gift, wristwatch. And he has also mentioned that how the wristwatch is helpful for him. That the third line you can see here, it keeps me punctual and always reminds me the value of time. This is the importance of the wristwatch for him, which he has written in the second paragraph. You know that in the second paragraph, we are writing the reasons. I hope you are understanding. Okay, Roha, I have read your message that try to connect with me. Otherwise, you will get the recorded lecture. Okay, I will upload the video so you can go through it. Now, next is the body part, in which I have mentioned how to write the third paragraph. Please, students, don't disturb. Again and again, you are writing many messages in the chat box. Please don't disturb the class. First of all, listen to the lecture carefully. After that, I have told you that I will give you time. At the end of the lecture, if you want to ask anything, ask me at the end. Now, this is the part where greetings are written for the family of the person to whom the letter is written. This is the third paragraph. So, in which the greetings for the reader or for the family, about the family of the reader, must be written. Why it has to be written? There is a reason. It makes the reader feel like the writer really cares about him or her. Because when we are writing about the greetings for his family, then the reader feels that the writer was very much caring about him or her. And this is also called the goodbye part of the letter. Again, for the other people, but as a Muslim, we are writing Allah Hafiz here. Okay. Now, this is the third paragraph. Again, you can see that I have started with the margin line because we are following the block pattern. Everybody at home says salam to you. Full stop. We all miss you a lot, comma. Please come soon to meet us. These are some of the greetings for the family. And then Allah Hafiz, like Assalamu alaikum, we are writing Allah Hafiz in the same pattern, that we will leave some space from the margin line. Now there I have written some examples of the third paragraph. How is everybody at home? These are the examples of greetings for the family. How is everybody at home? This is the direct question, so I have placed the question mark here. My parents say salam to your parents. You can see that I have written salam with S capital because it is proper noun here. To your parents, full stop. Say love to your little brother and sister, full stop. There is another example. How is aunt and my dear cousins? A capital. Again, this is the direct question. So there is a question mark placed at the end. Say salam to aunt and love to dear cousins. Full stop. There is another way. How is your parents? If I'm writing a letter to the friend, how is your parents? Then question mark. Again, this is a direct question. So question mark is placed here. Say salam to them and love to your siblings. Full stop. These are the three ways of writing the third paragraph or the greetings. You can use your own way to write the third paragraph. Then the last part of the letter is closing. This part is written at the end of the letter and it must be written at the lower left corner of the page with the margin. Left corner means with the margin line. Then you can write your loving son slash daughter, comma. Remember this, we can use any one of them. Slash means it is optional. There is an option, whatever you want to write. Then comma, X dot Y dot Z dot. There is no need to write your own name here. So write X dot Y dot Z dot in place of your name. There are some examples for this closing. Yours lovingly. You can see that there is no apostrophe in yours. Yours lovingly, comma, your loving friend, comma, your loving brother slash sister, because again, there is an option. You can write brother or sister one at one time. I hope you have understood till here. Now, I'm showing you some presentations questions here. You have to answer me in the chat box. Very easy questions. I'm reading them first. What is a letter? What is letter writing? What is written in the heading? What does salutation mean? What is written in closing? Very easy questions. Now it's your time to reply me the answers. This screen is continuously open for you. You can see the questions from here. During that time, I will mark your attendance. Okay. Now I'm waiting for your answers. Now this is the time for your answers. Write the answers. I'm waiting. Letter is a formal way to talk to someone who's not near us. Not formal way, because when we are writing the letter, it is not the in the formal way. Formal means when we are writing the letter to some organization or some designated person. We are discussing the informal letters at this moment. It means we are writing to our relatives, our friends, our cousins. Okay. Bilad Ali, your answer is very much right. Meda, I think you have understood that these are informal kinds of letters, which I have discussed here. Bilad, very good answer. Letter is a way to communicate with the people. Very good. Abdul Rahman, you wrote to your family member or friend or any big person, not big person, any relative. There are two types of letter. I'm not asking about the types of letter here, Abdul Rahman. Ruha, very good answer. A letter is a way to communicate with the people. Very good. Mariam, informal letter which we write to our relative, yes. Manahil writing to our relatives and friends. Formal is written for administration and formal is for relative. Yes, Abdul Rahman, I'm not asking about different kinds of letters here. Just write the answers which I have asked. Okay, I am again showing you the questions. So please read them very carefully and then answer. What is a letter? What is letter writing? What is written in the heading? What does salutation mean? What is written in closing? These are some of the questions you have to answer. Okay, so please do answer these questions because there is not so much time that we will discuss other things here. Hamza Mustafa. Let us say that you wrote to your family. You wrote or write. Wrote means likha tha. That is past tense. To your family member or friend or any big person. Why you are writing big person? Elder, you can use the word elder or you can write the word, this is not the proper word, big person. But you can also write the letter to your younger ones as well. Okay? There is not, this is not necessary that you are writing the letter to only elders. Informal letter which we write to a relative, letter is a way to communicate. Letter writing is that we write to elder friend, not, no, letter writing is not that thing. Abdul Rahman, it is wrong answer. Now I'm waiting for other answers. Please hurry up. Letter writing is handwritten. Why you are so late? Why you are joining me at that time? You are so much late. This Mash is a so much late. You are so much late. Please, please, please be there on time. Okay? Because it is not the way. Now I'm waiting for your answers. Please reply. Hurry up. Abdul Rahman. Okay. Examination hall, ABC School, Karachi, examination hall. You just mentioned that we are writing the address here in the heading or date. Salutation is a greeting. Okay. Letter writing is exchange of what exchange of Fatma? ABC school does not is not written in small letters. Remember, you have written everything in small letters. Bilal, it is wrong. Salutation means greetings. Imal, very good. Fatma, address and date. Okay. ABC. ABC, you are writing Meda in between ABC. There is no comma. There is dots, or you can say full stop. Yours obediently. I have told you that there is no apostrophe in yours. Okay. School, Karachi, salutation means greeting. You're writing with the small letters. Please be careful. Now there is a problem. Yours obediently. Where is comma, Meda? XYZ must be written in the next line. Okay. Okay. With the comma. O capital for obediently. Okay, it's okay. It's okay, Meda. It's okay. You have understood. It means now tell me what you have written in heading. Some of you have not give me clear answers. Anil, don't write apostrophe with yours. Padma, yes, it's good. In the heading, we are writing address and date. Okay. Now, little bit time is left, so I want to discuss one more thing, that some of your copies are with me here in the school. Some English language and some English literature copies are here. So please, you have to do the assignment. So if you have got your English language copies, it is very good. Do the assignment in that copy. Otherwise, if you have got English literature copy with you, so do the assignment in your English literature copy, but in the English language portion of that copy. Okay. One more thing, you will be having the dictation and quizzes in the online classes, with the online classes. So please be prepared for that, because I have mentioned the topic for the dictation and quiz in the assignment. So please be careful, go through it, do the assignment and prepare for the dictation and the quiz topics. Okay. Some of the, most of the time, the dictation topic is from literature and the quiz topic is from language. So be careful and please, Mehta Advani, you have got both copies, so it's very nice of you. It's very good. You can use the respective copy whenever there is an assignment of language or literature given to you, because assignments will be given, and you all know that Monday will be the collection day for the assignment. So please do complete your assignment. It is very short assignment. You can easily do within half an hour. Okay, not more time is required, but do very neatly and clearly. And do practice for the topic of dictation and quiz. Do preparation of that. And I will upload the video of this lecture. So please go through this video again so that you can understand if anything you have missed. Anything which you want to ask any one of you? Have you understood everything? Reply me please, yes or no. Okay, Falia, very good of you. Yes. Okay, Mehta. Okay. That's nice of you. Anyone who wants to ask any other thing? Yes, Hamza, it's nice. Okay, Hamza. Now you should do practice. All of you should do practice of writing the letter for any topic. Select any topic and write the letter and do practice in your home. Okay, as well as for application. Select any topic and write the application and the letter in rough pages and do practice. Because you know that in the examination, the topic will be unseen. So you should know how to write the letter, and you should know the pattern or the format of writing the letter and the application. I hope you have understood everything. So little bit time is left. I want to, you have to do an English language copy, Abdul Rahman. If you are not having English language copy, then do the assignment in English language portion of the English literature copy. Okay. I want to stop here because time is over now. Allah Hafiz.